Hey guys, on this episode of Cooking with Manda, we're going to make Irish soda bread. This weekend is St. Paddy's Day, so I thought this would be a perfect recipe to get us started for the holiday. I've been really into baking breads lately, and I thought this would be a great one to do for March. For this recipe, you're going to need 4 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. You're also going to need 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 4 tablespoons of butter. And you'll need 1 large egg lightly beaten and 1 3/4 cups of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, don't worry. I'm going to show you a way that you can make it yourself. The recipe I'm using also calls for raisins, but we're not big on raisins around here, so we're leaving them out. But if you like raisins, go ahead and add them to your recipe. You'll need 1 cup. To make your buttermilk, you're going to take a measuring cup and add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And then you're going to fill it to the 1 cup line with milk. Since we need 1 3/4 cups of buttermilk, I'm going to do this twice and pour it into a bowl. You're going to leave the mixture for 5 minutes, and then it'll be ready to use. Once you pour that into the bowl, set it aside and we'll go on to the next step. First, you're going to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Then you're going to whisk together your 4 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt in a mixing bowl. And using your clean fingers, you're going to work in 4 tablespoons of butter into your flour mixture. And 4. You're going to do this until your butter is all broken up and kind of looks coarse. You're going to need to wash your hands after this one. If you're using the raisins, add 1 cup now. Mix them in. Otherwise, you're going to move on to the next step. You're going to make a well in the center of your flour mixture. Basically, that means make a hole. And you're going to put your beaten egg and 1 3/4 cup of your buttermilk mixture, or buttermilk if you have it, into your well. It should look a little something like this. Then you're going to mix that in with a wooden spoon until it is too stiff to stir. And then you're going to knead your dough until you're able to form a ball. Don't over knead it, and if it's too sticky, add more flour. If you're finding your dough is sticking to your hands too much, you need to wash them and then start again. And then you're going to transfer your dough onto a floured surface and form a round loaf. If your dough is looking a little messy, that's good. You don't want it to end up too tough. Your loaf should look a little something like this. A little round, a little ragged. Then you're going to transfer your loaf into a lightly greased pan. I'm using a round cake pan. And then using a knife, you're going to score an X on top. By scoring the dough, you're allowing heat to enter the center of your bread. You're then going to bake this at 425 degrees for 35 to 45 minutes. Keep an eye on it. When it's a golden brown and the bottom sounds hollow, it's done. Alright, I'll show you guys the finished product when it comes out of the oven. Alright, my bread is done baking and I've removed it from the oven. It smells and looks delicious. This is what it looks like. You'll know it's ready when a knife enters into the middle, comes out clean. You're going to let it sit in the pan for 5 minutes, and then you're going to remove it to a different surface to cool. You want to serve this bread warm, or you can slice it up and toast it for later. It's really up to you. Hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you make it yourself, go ahead and comment below or leave a video response. I'd love to see how yours turns out. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye!